What's up, guys? Hope you're well. Thank you for tuning in every Thursday. Merseworld's here for you to show you what's good on Netflix, Amazon and Sky, so you haven't got to sift through a load of trailers or whatnot. This week I've had some brilliant news that the film The Irishman, which is I think the big new Scorsese film with De Niro, Joe Pesci's back, you know, sort of that crew. It's actually a Netflix film, I didn't realise. So it's going to be in the cinema, but I believe, and I need to double check this, but I think it's actually going to be on Netflix on the 26th of November. So you don't need to go to cinema and see it. Yeah, a little heads up for you, that's really good news. This week I've been watching a lot of good things, a nice little selection for you this week. So without further ado, let's crack on. Let's see what I've been watching this week. Living with Myself on Netflix is a Netflix original series starring the legendary Paul Rudd, and I think it is fantastic. Perfect kind of easy-going series. It's not a Breaking Bad or anything like that. It's a bit comical. It's a really good little mix, actually. It's a nice series, is how I'd put it. So it's half-an-hour episodes. I think there's 8 in total. It's about a guy who's kind of down and out in his life. You know, things ain't going well. He's in marketing, you know, but he's lost his mojo. His relationship's crap with his wife, basically. You know, sort of, he's not appreciating her, and you know, he's just lost his way. It happens, you know, it happens to everyone. So make sure you appreciate your loved ones, guys. You know, really think about that. You know, it doesn't hurt to give someone a compliment, does it? You know, to be a little bit nice, to do something for someone. Just think about that, yeah? Get you a long way in life. First episode I might ruin for you a little bit, but you know, you're gonna find out, it's in the trailers anyway. Paul Rudd, one of his friends in marketing, suddenly really good, and he was a bit of a quiet guy, a little sort of, you know, backseat guy at work. Suddenly he's the best guy in the presentation, everyone's loving him. He then gives him a little secret and says, go to this spa. Paul Rudd turns up at this spa and he's like, what am I doing? You know, at the end of the day, it's gonna cost me 50K to, you know, have this treatment. That's just a lot of money. And then he sees Tom Brady, I think it's like an American football player, like a really famous one. He's come out, so he's like, hang on a minute, it's good enough for him and it's a secret thing. I'm into this. Then he goes in, and then basically the craziness unfolds. I don't want to give too much away, but it's about basically cloning, and it's excellent. So I'm really enjoying it. People I know so far, about 3 people have said they think it's excellent. One person said that he thinks it's okay. So let me know what you think in the comments below of this one. So I really enjoyed it. I hope there's more. One of my favourite films growing up was a film called Multiplicity with Michael Keaton. If you haven't seen that, go check it out. I think it's one of the best comedies when I was young ever. And this kind of has got a little bit of that about it, obviously with the cloning. Paul Rudd is excellent playing different characters. So check that one out. Really good new series on Netflix, and let me know what you think in the comments below. Whiteboy Ricky on Sky Movies is one of the premieres that's happening this week. It's a really good drama film. It's a true story set over several years. I think it starts in the 70s or early 80s, I can't remember. It's got Matthew McConaughey, who plays a kind of, not a hillbilly dad, I don't know sort of if that's, you can say hillbilly, I don't even know if that's offensive. Apologies to any hillbillies out there watching. The concept of the film is about a young kid, his dad's a bit of a down and out, you know, sort of trying his best, he's a gun dealer, and it's kind of the world they're involved in. It's a fascinating true story, actually. The true story isn't that extreme that it's unbelievable, if you know what I mean, so it's kind of a simple true story, but it's still a fascinating true story. Lots goes on, there's lots of surprising moments in it. It's set during, I think it's Detroit, kind of really run down area. The police basically try and get this young boy, his son, to kind of be undercover for them. You know, it's not like nowadays we get lawyers and get all paperwork signed. It's all, you know, they pick him up in a car and they'll be like, oh, you know, you need to do this, do that. So he's got nothing in court to protect him or anything like that. And yeah, it's just a really good film, actually. I really enjoyed it. There's some really nice moments in it. When I first started watching, I thought, oh, this is going to be a bit of a hard watch because it's kind of a bit gritty. But it's not. It's a really enjoyable movie. There's not that many good dramas at the moment, so I would check that one out. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Just want to mention as well, I was going to review Widows or Whiteboy Ricky, but I preferred Whiteboy Ricky. So if you're thinking of which one to watch, I preferred Whiteboy Ricky. What did you prefer if you've seen them both? Let me know in the comments below. The Game Changers on Netflix. Thank you for the recommendation, Dan B and James Ray. Both of you have sort of been suggesting watching this for a while. This is a new documentary produced by Arnold Schwarzenegger and Jackie Chan, 2 massive action heroes. The relevance of Arnold Schwarzenegger being a producer, he's also in it as well, which is fascinating because obviously there's a really well-known documentary about his you know, weightlifting and stuff sort of back in the day. And it's amazing to see his turn where he's sort of gone from eating, you know, 10 steaks a day to now sort of plant-based only because of the benefits benefits. For me personally, I eat meat at the moment. I'm not a vegan, so this is coming from a completely objective place. The documentary was absolutely fascinating. It's not sort of something I'd watch with a family or, you know, sit around the TV and watch. It's not that kind of documentary. It's not sort of a gripping documentary as such, but it's absolutely fascinating. Some of the facts that they pointed out were the gladiators back in the day, the original fighters, you know, their diet was mainly plant and bean based, and obviously, you know, they were big old lads. And a lot of sort of the American footballers and stuff like that now are changing to vegan diets because of the benefits. One of the most fascinating scenes in it I found was when they basically gave these guys a bean burrito and then some a chicken burrito, and then after they did a blood test, shook up all the blood, and it separates the fat that's in your blood. And it was actually quite disgusting when you saw the meat side, actually. It has kind of not put me off meat, but it's making me think a lot about it. So it's really worth a watch. And they compared it also to how the smoking industry used to pump cigarettes down our throat and say they're really healthy and things like that. And obviously it turns out they're really bad for us. And they compared like the meat industry, you know, like the burgers, you know, things like that. And the correlation between meat and cancer and things like that. It's really worth a watch. You know, really, as people nowadays, we've got no excuse. We've got access to education. I think it's fascinating. I think everybody should watch it just to, you know, get knowledge of it. You know, it doesn't mean change to vegan if you don't want to do anything like that, but the health benefits are amazing. You know, people always come up to me and they're like, hey, you're as strong as an ox, but you only eat vegetables. And I say, do you see an ox eating meat? One of the main health benefits, which did twinge my interest, I would say, is they were showing with these guys and about their boners basically, and the improvement in boners by having a veg-based diet. So basically, if I know I'm on a guarantee, I'm definitely having a vegetable dinner that day. So gents, on Valentine's Day, skip the steak, go straight for the broccoli. Overall, a really, really good watch. Recommend that one. Go and check it out. That's it for this week, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in. Do not forget, next week is the big Halloween special. It's on Halloween, which is helpful as well. So don't forget to lock your doors. Don't let those little kids throw eggs at you or throw toilet paper at you and call you the ugly kid in town and a freak. chase you down the street with sticks. Because that's what I used to do to me. Tune in next week, guys. It's going to be loads of horror films to choose from next week, so hopefully it'll give you something to watch. And do not forget to enter the competition. Thanks everyone, all your comments. Put a few of the best ones just on the screen actually everywhere now. Thanks guys, keep them coming. And don't forget, you're all entered into the competition for the 2 free cinema tickets. If you don't know how to do it, watch a couple episodes back and I'll tell you, basically like, subscribe any of the videos in October and leave a comment, and then you will be entered into the prize draw. All right guys, have a lovely rest of your day or whatever you're doing, or night or wherever it is. And I can't wait to see you next week. Have a great one. I've got flu. I need to get to bed. Thank you.